Hello, hello. It's dark. I need to turn some lights on. Which one is it? This one? Here it is. Hello. It is. You know what? I walked outside of the door. It was like 2:30. It's like 2:30 p.m. and it was 67 degrees outside, which means it was just comfortable enough for me to have a jacket on or take the jacket off. The sun was out, but it was still cold, which almost tricked me into thinking that fall season is here, which it's supposed to be, but get on a bed, get on a bed, um, which it's supposed to be, but I know that uh, I've been tricked before because I know that later on this week it's gonna be like 80 degrees again. So I'm not gonna be fooled by the sudden cold weather. But I did say the fact that um, how cold it was outside at such an early time. I mean, it should have been colder earlier, but whatever. Like 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. was like 68 degrees. The sun set at the sun was setting at around like 6. Um, really giving me the fall vibes again. And I know that we should be in fall, and so these are like accurate like forms of like time. I don't know, it is accurate for me to have fall weather feelings because it is almost November. But in California, it's been pretty hot. Like September was really hot. We had like that one rainy day in October. It's insane. Um, but I'm like getting myself. I'm feeling a little bit sick. I have like a bit of a cold. My cough is like I have like a bit of a scratchy throat. I'm like, oh man, it's cold season again. It's so great. I have a lot of nostalgia for like cold weather. I don't know why. So on the ride home, I listened to a bunch of old songs that I used to listen to. I listened to I don't know why, but Bruno Mars, I guess, bringing me nostalgia. Uh, Yes, and I listen to his new stuff too. So stuff like that's what I like. But what's the one song? Well, Locked Out of Heaven, like Grenade, Jesus. Like just driving home, and like the weather is like really, it's like really cold outside. I had to put a sweater on. Like I went from the school theater to my car, and I was like, boy, like it's cold. I need a jacket. And I haven't had that feeling for like 90% of the year, and I don't know. Fall weather is just fun. It reminds me of a lot of like um nostalgia. Just like not even necessarily stuff that happened in the fall, just like things that I associate with cold weather, or things that I associate with cold weather, or just like nighttime, just cuz during the fall season it's like really dark outside. And I was going to film outside, but like it's dark, so you wouldn't have seen anything anyway. But yeah, just sitting down, um, playing video games or whatever. I remember staying up late one night, and this is back when I played with play games. Hey, stay in the room. Come here, get on the bed. Come here, get up. Come on. Staying up here with the staying up all night, and I used to play with like pipe cleaners and stuff like that. And I remember being up all night, like under my pillow with a flashlight, just like playing with my toys that I made by myself with like using pipe cleaners, like little action figure men, and just watching TV in the morning. It's great, you know. And especially now that I'm at a weird crossroad, because like for the past couple of years I've been sitting comfortably with like my current schedule. My current schedule is like school, work, school. Like I've had like a pretty consistent timetable, and quite recently I've started questioning that. Like, should I do something about that? Should I make some changes? And so I'm at a point where I could be making some changes to that schedule, and honestly, change is terrifying, but sometimes it's necessary. Um, and I don't know. The more that I overthink it, I mean, I feel like I just did this on impulse, because like I updated my resume for the first time in like 2 years. I realized I never even updated the fact that I got promoted. I never um, updated the fact that I've been working there for 2 years. All the stuff that I've learned. Um, all my increase in like experience. I never did that, so I finally did that for like the first time in like 2 years, and I filled in an application, and I don't know, it's a little terrifying. To be fair, uh, I've only ever applied at like a few places, and the two places that called me back, um, were there to hire me. Like the first place that I interviewed at was Toys R Us, which is another story entirely. But then the next place that I applied to that called me back and interviewed for was Marshalls, and I got hired there for like 2 years. But I don't know, and I don't know if I want to leave. It's just um, the fact that I've been there for so long. I don't want to feel like so comfortable in it that I'm gonna die in that store. You know what I mean? Um, Not to say that I'm not loyal to the people there. It's just it's just I have to do a little bit better for myself, I guess. But I'm gonna go sit down and eat after I'm done taking the dog out. He needed to use the bathroom, I guess, or maybe he just likes being outside. But anyway, that's it for me. I guess I'm just gonna sit here and watch and clean up after his shit. I hope everyone had a fantastic day, and welcome to fall season. But don't be fooled, it's not fall season. It's gonna be 80 degrees later on in the week. I am prepared. Alright, goodbye, everyone.